This is one long ass guide, so I did put a good bit of work and care into it. So if you do like it, please leave a like and please put some comments down and stuff like this. Originally, when I was making the first part of the video, which will technically be the second part of the video, I was like, I don't have any gameplay to give you exact examples. But before we even get into the guide itself, we will go over some gameplay. There will be two parts of gameplay, in the beginning half and in the end half. The beginning half will be me showing you stuff that I'm doing, and then on the second or the mid part of the video, we will be just me talking about crypto and all the stuff you can do with them in general. So hope you enjoy, and I will be commentating over the videos and just showing you different snippets and clips and shit like that, so we'll get a good picture of how we're supposed to utilize crypto and stuff like that. And then in the middle part of the video, I will be going on or a little more on detail and stuff like that. Pretty much, I hope y'all like, and catch y'all later. And don't So right now, this is the beginning game, looking around, what loot can I grab? So I realized that they're moving up and they're about to fight, and I'm also needing to see, all right, who's around here and stuff like that, right? So I know I'm safe, so I'm gonna pull out my drone. Let me see. Presume that there are people here. All right, boom. Saw the ping too from my teammates. Bloodhound scanned, but I already heard the footsteps because you can hear audio in the drone. Now I'm trying to get the drone in the right placement, but I know it's going to get destroyed. So right here, boom, I can see them in the window. Now I need to go help my teammates. One dude got down, so I'm like, oh shit, I got to haul. And as you can clearly see what's about to happen next, we take care of business. So right here, realized I didn't have the advantage I need, and my health was getting way too low. So what I decided to do is my drone's gonna be coming back pretty soon here, so I gotta slide back and heal up while they're doing whatever they're doing. So I'm healing right now, trying to heal and keep inching towards the fight just in case they need me. Now I see the fences and shit, so I'm like, all right, where are they? Bloodhound scans, that helps out. Get a quick beam in. This is not really crypto right here, but what I'm about to do next is, so we know where they're at, right? So I'm gonna place her right up in this hallway here. Okay, likelihood of that person shooting it down is low due to the simple fact is I already got my drone and he's already fighting someone. So boom, we take care of him. We know where he at. Even if I get down, as such, boom, drone still works. I'm good to go. Teammate cleans up, and we live this fight. This will make more sense in the later part of this video, but this also goes into the whole personality playstyle that I was talking about later on. Right here, we're looting, we're grabbing stuff, and the only thing y'all really missed was just us utilizing the ping system because I was in a party with one of my homies. And so, all right, now we're looking around, we're doing the shit, very self-explanatory, right? I'm thinking enemies might be right here, but I don't know for sure. So instead of moving, since I don't got mobility, let me just pull out the drone real quick. All right, see how many squads are in the area? Only one squad's in the area, cool. Now I'm gonna place my drone right here, move up just a little bit, see what's going on, make sure no one's over here, and then just go ahead and call my drone back because there's no point in keeping that in the sky unless it's actively doing something for me. Or I know for a fact people are about to come out or move or such and such. All right, so I'm gonna just fast forward and just basically tell you what pretty much happened here. Simply put, we got a ping. Then I'm like, all right, a dude's right here, right? I realized it was an octane, but that was a little too late. So what I should have did was pulled it back a little bit further to make sure I actually caught him with the nuke, right? Later on, I get shot, which I don't know if it's happening or not because I haven't fast forwarded yet. But I got shot, so what I did was I started dipping and also called my drone back so they don't destroy it, and then I'd be even longer without my drone. Realizing that there's people nearby, I see a purple body, box, and I'm like, let me make sure there's no armor in here. I was thinking about throwing a thermite right here, and then possibly using that as a means to protect me for a little bit, because I don't know. All I know is there was one person, but most likely the team is somewhere else. We pull this bitch out, get shot, call back the drone, start the big dip. Trying to figure out where I'm getting shot from, but I eventually surmise it. I realize that there's a lot of people in the area, so while I got this few seconds, knowing they can't hit me. Oh, nope, nope, gotta go, gotta go. Big dip, weave, 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 predator movement. See, now I'm just getting beamed, but at least the arrows tell me where they're at. Alright, we're gonna pop these bitches real quick. Now, if someone's pulling up on me, I have to fight. Slide back. Know exactly where he's at due to the scan. I'm gonna get behind this cover real quick for this exact reason. I'm gonna place this right here. My teammates might push that, put it at a wide angle, so because he's already on him, so he might be able to help me out with it. Beam him a little bit, or at least attempt to. Let's see. Now I know I'm good because I'm behind cover, and also recalling back my drone would be crucial. Or I'm under the pretense that I'm good. All right, so basically nothing happened. We didn't push any teams or anything like that, right? But since they're a little bit further than me, I'm trying to see if I can get any visuals for them. Also potentially see if there, any beacons in the area. I know there's one squad in there. I didn't ping it because they're already in the fight. And they're pinging it and they're telling me where it's at. So recall the drone back. Now, since I know where they're at or where they're most likely going to be at while my team is fighting, I'm going to block them off with the MP and keep my drone up there for, obviously surveillance. So now we're in the fight, right? The bloodhound's down, so I'm like, all right, cool, cool. I'm not really stressing him, thinking about going for revive, but I hear footsteps. They're way too close. So I see the smoke, do a little dash jump hop real quick, and I'm using the smoke as cover while the bloodhound's being down and pinging. Once again, a beautiful ping system. Put my drone up at that such an angle, and I'm also hearing and seeing where he's at. So I got him. Now I'm trying to use this little bit of time to pop off a bat. If I get any pings or anything like how he's pinging for me, duck behind cover, start shooting. Obvious shit, but just in case. Real visuals so y'all can see it. I know she's up here. Now I'm trying to play her, right? I know where she's at. So I'm going to turn around, boom, try to pop her. I heard her move this way. See, she's going through a little phase thing. So I'm trying to follow, and the Bloodhound's still giving continuous pings. All right, so pretty much we wrapped that up. Also, one thing I didn't say previously was the fact that it helped out a lot when I had my drone up and kept it up because the Bangalore knew exactly where she was. Now they started pinging and I'm done healing up. So I'm like, all right, let me rush over here, right? And before I enter the fight, I got to get closer to these dudes, and they're giving pings. I'm making sure no one's up on high ground, or at least peeking that way so I don't get sniped. So everybody's down here, or well, they was. I was going to do that, but too many pings and too many shoots, right? So now I'm trying to, help them out with this shit. Pull the drone out, see what I'm working with. I got a good visual, and this was a third party. I almost forgot to include that. So this was our fight. No one's gonna be worried about my drone because they're too distracted on trying not to die. So trying to shoot at something that's not doing any damage. Let's just say it worked out in my favor. Homie got down, right? I'm trying to haul ass before he gets finished, but that didn't work. Boom, boom, kill him. I'm confused. I'm still hearing like a revive or something. Then I look over. I'm like, oh, self-revive. Once again, though, non-relevant to crypto. That dude was doing his job. He was trying to protect his teammate to let his teammate possibly get the res off. Eventually got my homeboy's banner. Now I'm trying to see if there's any armor swap or any mobile respawn beacons or whatever. But if I had one, that would have been lucrative. But I guess if you see later on what happened, maybe it was a good thing I didn't have one on me. All right, we're in the end games now, boys. I tried to find a replicator or make one, but one of the things you need to be doing passively is making replicators or grabbing all this stuff. You never know when a replicator is going to pop up. Now I'm trying to get visuals due to the fact that we're in the end game and shit's pretty hectic, and there's only 2 other squads alive, right? So now I'm trying to see where is everyone at, what's going on, who's who and what's what. I got one to keep my drone down. Oh, wait, actually, I'm not sure what it. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I called it back. Once again, you always want to call that shit back if you're not actively using it or have it for security reasons. I know there's people in here. I wanted to take this fight high key due to the fact that they're kind of trapped, right? So I'm trying to pull up on them, but they destroy my ship. Now I also keep accelerates on deck, so while they destroyed my drone, let's see, I actually don't remember what I did. Oh, okay. I went for the push, thinking there was only 2 people alive and not fully knowing where the other team was. She wanted to go backwards. So I'm like, what's she doing? But I think we heard some shooting or something. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm like, all right, bet we'll fall back. Then I'm like, no, we don't fall back. All right. I guess she thought for something else or whatever. So now I'm trying to see what's going on and just doing basic game shit. Realized I was in semi. Now, right now, I realize, the Wraith is doing this, and I also realized that wasn't my teammate's move. So now I'm trying to back up, pull my drone out now, get more visuals. I need information. Information, the key of the game. Make sure no one's coming from that end, right? Because if someone is coming from there, we need to know. She put her ultimate down. I realized the other 2 teams are fighting, so I need to back up because there's no point in me trying to fight with them, so I get killed. So we're backing up. Also, do want to see if this care package in here has a mobile respawn beacon for your boy. Sadly, it didn't. It had a heat shield. Thought about grabbing the sniper, but I wasn't going to want to take the chances with it. Once again, right back with it. Get behind a little bit of cover. Pretty much sure no one should be able to shoot me. I know there's 2 squads in my radius, so that means there's 2 people alive and there's 2 people within in front of us. The likelihood of someone being behind us is pretty low. Not doing anything for me. No point of having that up. Don't want to be at no disadvantage. Now realize that last squad died. I don't know if the team is full. I don't know where they're at. So once again, why would I need to do anything extra? First order of business is to make sure no one's on our flanks or behind us of any sort. Knowing the storm is hitting for heavy, I don't really need to go into the storm with my drone to see. I'm trying to figure out where they're at, and guess what we find? Hello. No. Now, note, you could also use this for even more information, Valkyries, Octane, and shit like that. But we won't need that for where we're going. Move my drone out of their visual range, and then proceed to... I think she started pushing up, so I was like, all right, let me call this bitch out. I'm trying to see what she's going for. Realized I might have been out of range. I want to be a little closer because I saw what she was doing. She was using the smoke to kind of push up forward, and she's also crafting a mobile respawn. So what I decided to do was use the nuke and keep the drone. No, I called her back. Use the nuke, called the drone back. Then after I called the drone back, now I want to see what they're doing because some people panic. Now they're scared of my drone. Now they're trying to shoot her down. Kind of trying to keep them distracted a little bit while also keeping visuals. Get the drone out of the way, take her back. Boom, we're good. It pretty much will be me talking for the rest of this almost. We're almost done here for this part. All right, she got the mobile respawn. She's got it back here. So I'm backing up while she's doing her own thing. Waiting for this hole to come. Trying to see what's in this care package. I was running low on heavy ammo anyways. Boom. Pull out the drone so I can instantly do it. Keep the drone out and see if I can get any visuals if anyone's moving or anything like that. All right, we see this suspect right here. Leave the drone up. No need for me to do anything. I want y'all to note the Bloodhound actually helped without having a weapon, in-game type shit, right? Now we're literally in a cat and mouse game with this one bitch. Where is she? Where is she? Right here. Boom, 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 boom. Laser, laser, laser. Ooh, thank God I did that. Boom. Slide out of the way. Don't want to get hit with the boom bombs. I pulled over here. Bloodhound got down, but she had to use ammo, and they're all over there trying to take care of the Bloodhound. And then we win the game. So, you know, the rest is history. But by that Bloodhound being right there, he did kind of help your boy out. But we gonna rerun this, and I'll let y'all just hear the raw gameplay audio.
Me? I love that. And I love Reiki. Yeah, I love Reiki again.
Let's fucking go!
What are you playing?
Still playing Apex.
You win a game or something?
Whoa.
You are the
Ranked
Apex
or
champions.
Yeah, no, it's ranked. There'd be no point in being hyped about non-ranked. Unless I just did some, like, 20 bomb, 4K.
I'm gonna drop this key. I keep getting library key.
Now we will enter into the phase of the video where I just explain raw crypto stuff, and then also at the end of that you will also get a gameplay, and the gameplay I will most likely not be talking over unless it's something that I feel like I crucially need to say. Alright, peeps. I am so sick and tired of like all these basic ass crypto tips, bro. My rank's not important. Watson must have been here, but bro, we're gonna talk about crypto. So we gonna go through everything you need to know. But before we go through that, I want to talk about the buffs that I think crypto needs. But I'm gonna talk on it very lightly. I really don't think he needs some more buffs, but we'll talk about that more at the end of the video. And I do not know how long this video is. I don't even really get views on this channel anyways, but if y'all do like this shit, I might do a guide on some other legends or just give y'all some raw gameplay of me winning or losing and shit like that. I've been playing crypto for a little bit on and off. I'm trying to find legends because he is hot dog shit, but one of the buffs I could say off top that needs to be mentioned is crypto should be able to hack the vaults and other places like that. Now hear me out, right? I would call this buff the crypto and Loba buff, or the Loba and crypto buff, like respectively, due to the simple fact that it should be he should be able to hack it in game. He's a hacker. That's what he does. So I just see him saying like a quote or something. I don't know. Maybe it destroys his drone or whatever. Something to balance it out. But it would just be like, you call this security? Shoot, and then he would say something in his native language. Meanwhile, him and Loba would hang out just long enough, and Loba would also learn how to use her ultimate to gain banners and stuff like that. That is something I believe. And also, let's talk about it.
Getting my eyes in the sky. I'm back.
We know the second this happens, I don't even know if I can do it. I can't even do it myself. But the second the drone gets destroyed, you're useless, alright?
Oxta out.
No, I can't even destroy my own drone. But basically, drone get destroyed, you're looking goofy, you don't know what to do. Alright. There's so many, when do I pull out my drone? When do I do all this, right? Now, let's be realistic. I believe every legend has this playstyle, right? I call it the personality legend, or the personality playstyle, kind of like. I'm just making up a name, but bear with it. If you play like the legend themselves, it might help. So crypto's very paranoid, right? So let me give you an example. Okay, I'm walking up here, right? Let's say this is like a building or something
My
else,
ultimate
right?
is ready to deploy.
You know, before I walk up, I'm gonna do something like this, slide under here. All right, no squads in the area.
Or no squads in the
There is a squad in the area, right? And let's say the known area is for them to be up in here, right? What I'm gonna do is, as almost we all know, but I'm gonna presume y'all don't know. Let's say this is a wall or something. I'll try to get a smart angle,
I'm good to go.
and then keep it right there. Now that I have some type of surveillance, I don't need to watch this initial area.
Switching to drone view.
Let me see here.
Watch my back.
24, yeah, about 24, give or take, because it's gonna be watching all of this, right? So what I'll do is I'll go up around here expecting to see someone, okay? I'm using my surveillance, so I'm using this as a means of blocking and blockage to keep me covered. And then I'm gonna be looking over here, and if I do see someone, let's say I had more cover, I would shoot, fire, do what I'm doing, depending if I'm playing solo or not. The main thing is having that drone in a good position.
EMP
And I
protocol
could easily
initiated.
do this and back out of the range. Now that I know where the
Switching
people
to drone
is,
view.
I
Watch my
would
back.
presume that I can get to cover,
Backing out of
reposition
my
it,
drone.
and then
I'm
go
good to
into
go.
the fight, presuming I have teammates or presuming I
Signaling
don't
my
got
drone back.
All right. Now, that's just like one thing. I'm paranoid as hell when I'm playing with this nigga. Not for the fact of being paranoid, it's just the fact that I don't have. Where is this nigga? I don't have the free get out of here card, or I don't have his jump pad. All right. So I can't just dip if I get in a bad situation. I don't have.
Now for the right choice.
I don't have the now you can't hit me. Okay. I don't got that. Let's see. You get the point though. I don't have this free get out of jail free card. Not saying they're super easy or whatever the case is, but I don't have any of that right when I'm playing crypto. Because the second I don't have my drones, the second he's pretty much useless. All right. So I have to be very cautious about my fight, but at the same time, I don't have to be stupid. Now, let's try to go over some of the basics here just for you niggas that don't know. All right, yes. When you do an MP, you want to typically push. When you're nuking, let me show you real quick.
Backing out of my drone.
When you're
I'm good to go.
nuking, gotta get my nuke here. But we're gonna use the dummies as tough subjects.
I'm recalling my drone.
Are you serious?
My ultimate's ready to deploy.
When you're nuking, you want to make sure they don't see you coming, and
Activating
then proceed to nuke. And then yes, try to put it somewhere. That's what most people will tell you, right? But what I think you should do is, this is depending if it's not a third party and you're fighting them, you would have to assess the situation and see where they're at. Now that you nuked them, right, they're gonna have to spend that time healing, right? And let's just say, just imagine this being, a fight scenario. They wouldn't all be out like this for obvious reasons, but bear with it, right? They would be healing right now, right? I just hit them when they're nuked. They're most likely, it's always one teammate that's trying to destroy the drone for obvious reasons, right? So I would recall my drone back, see what their movement is, because sometimes people panic and they try to run away. Two of them run away, or one scatters or whatever, right? So I might try to isolate. Let's say he ran away, right? He's trying to run this way. I'd put my drone a little bit above him,
Logged off my
and
drone.
then I would proceed to try to slide and dip over to him, and then proceed to try to take that solo match, and then fight him. This is by yourself or not by yourself. All right, boom. I took care of him. He's out of the picture, or I got him down. If I can finish, I'll finish him. This is also why I would be carrying, if I'm able to, carrying like thermites and arc stars like that, right?
Rockstar out.
I want to throw this
Rockstar.
down because I don't know if they got like a lifeline or someone that could help him out. So I took him out, right? Now what I would try to do is I would try to get behind some cover real quick,
Edging into my eye in the sky.
and
I'll
they
let
would
you know
be
what I
so,
see.
oh, we got to get our teammate's banner, we got to do this, right? And this is most likely you would have a team, right? But even if you didn't, now you have visuals here. Let me put it back even further because he's dead, right, in this hyper scenario. Let's just say he was a little closer, but bear with
Logged
this.
off
So
my
now
drone.
I have visuals on this, right? Even if this other dude destroys my drone, right? I got to the point where I took care of him. Now he's out. Now I'm in a 1v1, right? I probably could kill him, but he's gonna make sure I don't thirst his teammate.
I'm recalling
So
my
I would
drone.
call my drone back again, right? Reposition again, and I would also, if I'm
Adding an
by
extra
one
pair of
of them,
eyes.
still one squad in the area, cool. Now what I would do is I would see what he'd do. He'd most likely try to get the banners. So while he's distracted trying to get the banners, and he also has 2 armor swaps if I didn't grab him, right? So now I know he's somewhere over here. He most likely will be trying to go to his teammates. So now I'm gonna try to kill him off. Well, I mean, really I'm presuming it's him, but I'll try to proceed to kill him off, but duck and weave behind cover. I see him. He would have to either decide to fight me or shoot my drone, right? If he decides to shoot my drone, I know which way he's gonna go. If he's going this way, I'm gonna go back up to my high ground and shoot him. If he's going the other way, I'm gonna slide around, trying to, you know, keep my head at the minimum and try to pop him and then fade back into cover, using cover very goodly. Okay, very simple. It would make sense. I hope that makes sense. Or you can even throw a grenade. You know, throw a grenade one way, go the other way. Cool, right? Cool. All right.
My ultimate is ready to deploy.
Yes. You want to treat your
Signaling my drone
drone
back.
like it's the most precious suicide bomber you got, right? Because sometimes you're gonna have to do a
Putting an eye
nuke,
in the
right?
sky.
Like, let's say this team's full pushing, full sending, right? You have two options. You could just throw your nuke out and, you know, position in a way so you know where they're at while
I'm good
you're
to go.
running, or you can hold on. Let's say they're chasing, right? Because I've had to use this many a times. Your drone is gonna come out the way you're facing, right? So let's say I'm running. Niggas are shooting at me. I'm trying to hit that predator movement, right? I keep getting dead slides, but I'm like trying to run. They no pussy. They trying to follow me, right? Let's say I get far enough, right? What I would do is, if I'm able to, but this is just the perfect scenario. This is something you have in your arsenal. I would try to like jump slide. Hold. If you hold it, you won't be in the drone animation. This helps you for a quick redeploy, or basically pulling the drone out a little bit faster. So now, if I get that little, or if depending, like let's say I hear an Octane, he's gonna pull up way before anyone else does, right?
Activate
So I'm gonna do
hardware
this,
reboot.
even though I can't get out of the radius. But I'm gonna presume I'm already damaged anyways. So now I'm gonna try to laser him a little bit. Might be able to get him down. I might not be able to.
Throwing
But the
thermite
thing is,
grenade.
I made him back off.
Throw my grenade out.
Thermites would come out, and then I would head out this way. And then I try to recall my drone back if it didn't get destroyed. Okay, this is one of those real quick get out of jail free cards, not really type shit. Because if they're following you, they're gonna follow you. And if you have a little more time, which you can really do,
Getting my eyes in the sky.
right?
Backing out of my
Oh,
drone.
damn, I held it.
I'm good to go.
If you got a little more
Patching
time,
into my eye in the sky. I'll
you
let you
can
know
keep
what I
that
see.
bit right there, right? So you'll definitely know when they pull up, and then you can hit them with a nuke. There need to be nothing they can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Also, people will, smarter teams, like especially when you start getting higher up in the ranks, smarter teams will know they need to destroy the drone. So sometimes you have to let the drone go, but you want to try to keep it preserved as long as possible. Give me like 2 seconds here. I'm really sick of this shit. Niggas giving so bare minimum tips. Nobody plays this nigga. Seems like I got like a fetish for niggas that no one plays with. Same shit that happened to me in Brawl. Alright, let me grab all these bitches. Okay. So, let's see here. What else do we need to know about the boy Crypto? Alright, no mobility, right? So you have to play your drone very cautiously. Don't sit here. Everyone should know this, but just on the chin. You don't sit in your drone the whole time, right? You want to use your drone often, but very sparingly, right?
Backing out of my drone.
let me give you an
I'm good to
idea.
go.
I'm
recalling my drone.
rotating up here. A whole bunch of banners are by me, right? I don't hear any shooting or nothing. No squads in the area? Cool. Now what you can do, you have two options, right? You can keep your drone out in the
Switching to
open.
drone view. Watch
This
my
works
back.
if you're in an enclosed area. I might be able to show it, I might not be able to. But let's say, for example, right? You're in a closed area like a building, but there's like a central point everybody would go through. Let's just use
transfer
this
to
for the
this spot.
building scenario, right? I would have my drone placed
Putting an eye in the sky.
in a spot like so, or depending if this is more central, I would have it placed like right
Logged
here.
off my drone.
The reason I'm having it placed a little bit closer than just at the entrance is for this reason right here.
Executing reboot.
Right here. So if I placed it at the entrance, more people would see it. And on top of that, they could easily, if they have any movement, right? They could easily slide, jump, and then turn around, throw some grenades, and back up, right? But if I place the drone a little bit more inwards, which I don't know, they might see that, but they're in the building trying to shoot me. I might even bait them into here. Run outside the other way, loop around, and then try to hit them with a nuke. Okay? Your nuke is a very fundamental part to your game, but it's not an absolute, right?
I'm recalling
Just
my
because you
drone.
nuke doesn't mean you have to push. You're using Crypto's drone to get information. You're trying to see, all right, do I have the advantage?
If I have the advantage, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna do this. If I don't have the advantage, you can just get. You can look, man. Hold on. Where does EG's? It's one of you bitches. All right. Look, you get dumb Evo for this shit, man.
My ultimate's charged and ready. The all-seeing eye.
You can even place it down on the ground. Like, let's say you know for a fact, right? You're not going to be able to keep surveillance on them because they were shooting at your drone when you pulled it out earlier before the fight initially started.
I'm good to
You
go.
can have your drone right there, shoot them while they're in cover,
Activating
and then
hardware
do this.
reboot.
Boom. Now, while they're stunned and slow down, let me finish them off and presume I have some teammates or I'm using cover and I can fight him. Gives you an initial advantage and then you take it and then you run with it. After you do that,
recalling
you
my
recall
drone.
back your drone. You need to be recalling that bitch back often because you want to try to mitigate it being destroyed as much as possible. We always need to carry one of these. We always need a mobile respawn beacon because literally I was in game with the Bangalore and a Bloodhound. Bloodhound died a while back, but I was able to recover his banner. But we was in game right before we won the game, right? And what ended up happening was we brought him back, and he's the reason why we got the damn dub, in theory, due to the fact that he was a sacrificial lamb. All right. So that is one crucial thing. Also, I don't know how any of y'all like to play, but if you have a full team, a sniper might be beneficial. Let me give you an example.
Getting my eyes in
Let's
the
say
sky.
my teammates are pushing. I want them to be closer, but I'm not going to try to make them move or do whatever you got to do like that, right? My teammates are in the fight because sometimes you don't even got to fight in crypto. As long as you're able to continuously
Switching to drone
give them
view.
feedback, and let's say I have a nuke ready, right? Okay. Oh, for the love. This is why I got 100 of them. Alright, so let's say I got my nuke ready, right? I'm not in the fight. My two teammates are in the fight. I'm making sure, like, I'm seeing where they're pushing, and I'm seeing where they're pushing. Let me see if I, like, let's say he goes
Enemy
this
is
way.
over there.
My teammates are coming from this way. I would have the drone looking at the other people too while I'm keeping eyes on him and constantly moving this drone back and forth. I want to give my teammates as much information possible. Now, for the sake of this example, let's say he dies, right? Teammate gets him down. He's out of the picture. Okay? Now,
Switching to drone view.
let's say we gotta worry about these other ones. Okay? They damage him a little bit, and this one hasn't been touched yet. You also gotta pay off topic. You gotta pay attention. If it's a Wraith and she sees a nuke, she's gonna phase out of there, right? So we gotta see what's going on. If I saw that she just did her move and she's trying to reposition to help her teammate, this would be the perfect time for me to set this drone
Breaking out
up.
of my drone. I'm good to go.
Look,
Activating
do
EMP.
this, and then come help my teammates, right? All right, boom. I know where the Wraith is at. I'm going to focus on her due to one Wraith typically being on the better end of the spectrum of players. And on top of that, she has the highest potential of doing something. Or if it's a Bloodhound, or if it's Costlix, or whoever the smoke throw. Like if it's a Gibby or a Gibraltar, same difference. I'm going to try to focus him real quick, do some damage to get him down. Because if he puts that bubble down and then the Wraith gets to heal up and stuff like that, she'll be able to make a portal out, help the teammate, right? So it's almost like you're kind of like you're guiding your team. At first, I was like, all right, he's on dog shit, but I had to readjust the way I played. Don't get me wrong, he's still not as better than some of these other legends. But all right, I'm using the drone consistently, right? Now, when the fight is almost over, everyone's dead, right? Everyone's dead, okay? Boom. No one got down or everyone's held up. I'm gonna armor swap real quick.
Switching to drone view.
Get in a corner and then see how many squads are in the area, right? You want to know
No squads
why?
around us.
Third party. If I figure out, oh, there's a squad near us, right? Which way would be the most likely way? Let's say I heard shooting from over here. I'm gonna place my drone in a way to where I can see where, you know, people are coming from this door
Enemy spotted far.
and where people are coming from like this side, right? Place it right somewhere here. Even if
Logged
my
off my
drone
drone.
gets destroyed,
Signaling my drone back.
there's this crucial noise you need to hear, boys. I need y'all to remember this noise, and if you got teammates you play with, crypto with, you need to tell them about this noise too. This is the holy grail.
The all-seeing eye.
Okay. This door is right here. Wait for it. Wait for it. That right there. That. Let me do one more again. So you hear that right there. You need to be listening to that, right? Because what's gonna happen on average is you're gonna hear that noise, and then my drone has been destroyed. You're gonna hear that shit, right? So now you know people are coming. Me personally, depending on my teammates, and because I'm presuming you're playing with randoms if you're playing random, I'm gonna be like, okay, teammates, all right, look at their health, look at the status quo. If I don't feel like we're in a good position, and let's say it's only one squad, I know this is the only squad near us, right? I'm gonna tell everyone to start dipping. I'm gonna be pinging like a motherfucker dip. There's no need for us to take this fight. We won that last fight. Recall back my drone if it didn't get destroyed, and then run and dip out. Simply put, you as a crypto, you have to be very smart with your movement. You have to be very smart with your positioning. You have to be very careful, because what's going to happen is, if you're not,
Whoa! What a rush!
if an Octane sees you and he sees you running and there's nothing stopping him, this is all you're going to hear. This is all you're going to hear. And he will chase you. He will chase you to the ends of the earth. He will keep chasing. He will keep chasing. He will keep chasing you. So you need to make sure you're in the best position possible as a crypto man, or as a person that likes to play crypto.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
And working on your basic movements. I can't do, well, I'm capping. I can do wall bounces and moving around and other shit like that. You need to make sure you're able to do certain plays and using cover. You have to basically use everything to your advantage as much as possible. Hell, there's been times, right, where I'll throw my drone at them to just distract them. Like, let's say, actually, here, I got a better. All right, let's say I know for a fact, right?
I'm good to go.
That there's a team about to push me, right? Let's say I got him down, but I couldn't kill him because his two teammates are like right behind.
Let's go this way.
Or I know some people are dumb close to me, right? What I'll do, or if I'm fearful or I know people are near me, what I'll do is I'll put my drone up high, bring it back, and see who's chasing me. Is it an Octane? Is it a Pathfinder? Is this a Bloodhound? Because he can still chase you without having mobility, right? If it's any of these legends, right, I'm going to place my drone like right next to them because I want them to destroy it. I want them to get distracted by destroying it. And I'm going to use this small additional time to try to run and, outpace them, right? Also, you can do a nuke. Now, there's this one thing I saw someone do, which I don't know how it works. I've never really been in a situation to use this particular tech, or I would call this the hidden tech. But what he did, right? He did this. It was like a streamer or something. He wasn't like, I don't think he was known, but I think he's known for playing crypto. He had like an afro. You might know who I'm talking about, because I don't. All right, let me grab an accelerant. He did some shit like this. Okay. All right, boom.
My ultimate's charged and ready.
So what he did, right, was he was running. He was around the corner, but he did like this.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
I don't know how he did it.
Logged off my drone.
He was running. You don't have to face this way to do it.
I'm recalling my drone.
He did that. He threw this down, and then he did the nuke. So okay, so that makes sense, right? So I guess in an actual game, what the theory, basically what happens, right, is he bluffed a nuke. So sometimes people will push you back because they don't want to take the extra damage, right? So he threw this down after throwing his drone down, called in the nuke, and kept running. Nuke hit. Before the nuke goes off, the arc star will go off. It will blow up your drone, saving your nuke. But you might have also deterred them from coming after you. If you got to go to helmet, this is even better. So this is kind of like that, give or take. All right. Let's see here. Let me make sure I'm giving y'all niggas the best tips, because I think that's like a good slew of what you need to know with crypto. All right, his drone is very crucial. If you don't have his drone, you're useless pretty much. You still can fight, but it's also maybe now use your drone as like
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
all right, team is coming, they're pulling up on us. Cool. If you can get in a location, because sometimes it can see through windows too. If you can get in a decent location,
I'm good to go.
cool. But sometimes you're gonna have to like be out of the fight. That's the main issue why people always are like, damn, right? You're gonna have to sometimes be out of the fight. Okay, and what you need to do with that is, depending on how close they are, is different times you need to be in your drone, right? If they're far away enough, yes, you can pull out your drone real quick, boom, boom.
Signaling
Or
my
if they're
drone
too
back.
close, let's say I'm in a building with a whole bunch of people, I'm gonna do this.
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
You just do this, run back, nuke them, and see where I get the indications from. And just in case you don't know what this means, let's just presume we're all in the building together. They haven't seen the drone
Backing
because
out of
they're
my
in the
drone.
building,
I'm
right?
good to go.
Okay, I'm in a building with them. I'm fighting
Making
all
them
these people.
reboot.
I don't know who's where, what's where. All right, boom. He had blue armor, he had purple, and let's just say he got hit with it too. He had red. All right, even though it doesn't go that far. So I know who has what, right? I don't know who has what teammate, but what I can do is if I'm deciding to push for whatever reason, presuming I have an advantage, I'm gonna pull up on this dude, try to beam him, try to finish him, but if I can't, hopefully have an arc star
Throwing
or a
arc star.
thermite or something. Throw that his way and then leave. Got the kill. I got a kill. I need to reposition.
I'm recalling
Also,
my
by
drone.
this point in time, I would have already called my drone back if I wasn't able to set it up in a good position. All right, I'm dipping. I'm out. There's no need for me to stay. Also, if I know people are in a building or something,
Putting an eye in the sky.
I'm gonna put my drone's gonna go first. He's my best friend, but he's my best friend that can die and come back. All right. Open this up, open up the door, look around, probably try to place it. It just depends. You'd have to practice to know exactly when to pull out the drone.
Backing
Place
out my
it,
drone.
boom. Now I have
I'm good to
visuals,
go.
right? Most likely my drone will get destroyed, right? But if I have a team, even if they're not randoms, they might be pushing with me. So now I know there's two here. So that means a third one somewhere else. I know it's a Bangalore and I know it's a Wraith. All right, cool. So if I did my nuke, I know the Wraith most likely is gonna fade. So oh, do I not have a? Oh my God! Hold up! I need a nuke now.
Whoa! Faster, faster, faster! Thanks for not giving up on me.
This. I think this would go in the categories of the forbidden
My
tech
ultimate's
with crypto,
charged and ready.
right? Okay. Slide over here. And also, if you made it this far, put in the comments if I missed something, because I probably did. I got angry. So, drone
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
right here.
I'm
right?
back. Logged off
Let's
my drone.
say I poke my head out and I tried to start shooting a little bit, right? I'm boom, 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 shoot, I'm shooting. He shoots back, right? I take a little damage. Once I'm under that 50 damage, you know, I'm like, all right, cool. What I'm gonna do, right, is, well, I want to be under the 50
Throwing
damage so I
arc
can
star.
show you. Oh, of course. All right, but let's just pretend like I was, right? I would shoot, back up, close the door, and proceed to heal.
Hit me.
I would have already started my heal. So he took damage from that. Even if he didn't take damage from that, his teammates may have took damage from it. And he's also slow. It slows your teammates down, but if they're any good, it won't be that big of a deal. So right now, I'm healing
Using
up.
Phoenix kit. Watch my
Healing up.
back.
I would have already been halfway done with the healing process. So now I have full shield. Now I can push. I also have visuals if that my drone did get destroyed, right? Boom, I go in, I'm fighting. The other dude starts shooting at me. I move around. I know where he's at, so I know if he's going this way or that way. If I know he's going this way, I'm gonna juke him out. Try to get some high ground. Keep going up, boom, boom. And even when you're down, your drone is still active. Now, if you die, that's different. But if you know you're gonna get down, try to put that drone up. And what I mean by this is, let's say you can run away. You know there's no way if you live in this situation, but you also know you can't run because they're mobility legends, right? You can get that drone up real quick and then start fighting and trying to take one of these fuckers with you while your teammates are coming. Right now I'm down, right? I'm down. My teammates, they're fighting. I took one down with me and might have not. He might have been dumb low. My teammates have visuals now. They know where they're at. And all of these people are going to start pushing because we got one down. We got one down. This is where your last ditch effort, or part of the forbidden category, comes into play. All right. Now there's also another forbidden tab. Let's say you're playing with randoms, right? Now, let's say you got one teammate with you, because I even did this with a homie of mine. I need to get his banner because he's the only person communications with, right?
Out of my drone.
So I already got the teammate's banner. So I'm going to revive him and I'm going to click that. Now that's being revived, right? I'm going to use that time and effort, which I would already know how many squads are in the area. Let's cruise them into hot drop. Grab the banner. All right, grab the banner. Now he's most likely about to die, but I already recalled my drone back after I revived him. Ran away and started reviving my teammate. Revived my teammate, and now I'm gonna do the same thing for him. He's dead. I'm gonna go grab his shit and revive him. This is why you got to be very careful in your fights, because you have so much potential of keeping your team alive, and you never know. You might make it to the end game. So if you have your team with you, cool. This is also why you would want to carry a mobile respawn beacon with you, because you're able to do it instant. Apparently with the mobile respawn beacon, it's 7 seconds instead of 5 seconds. Don't know how true that is. So this is the crypto guide. This is like the most information that I could sum up just off of being completely angry with all these basic ass bitch ass guides. His drone is crucial to your gameplay. If you don't have his drone, you're pretty much useless. You can still fight and stuff, but your main thing is the drone. So you got to figuring out when and when not to pull his drone out, and figuring out how to use his drone. Because sometimes, let's say you're in a fight, right? Because this is something you can do too, which I'm not gonna go against or go for, but let's say I'm fighting this dude right here, right? If I can angle it,
putting an eye in the sky. I'm back.
All right, I got my drone,
My
right?
drone.
Me and him 1v1. Now I know where he's at, even though I just killed him. Now I know where he's at. He would, if the second he tries to shoot this, right? I still have a complete view. And the beauty of this is, let's say I needed to pop off a mini shield. I can pop off a mini shield, and I know which way he's gonna come. Pop off that mini shield, and I have a little more help. Also, this is what I was talking about earlier.
Sending reboot command.
Nuke kill. But I would be behind a door or I'm behind something or something. All right, boom. Now I'm good to go, and this would be been over with, but since it's a Phoenix hit, boom. Now he's stunned and he might be running away. If he's running away and he didn't shoot my drone, I got him right where I want him. He's in big 4K lighting. Now I'll proceed to tase him. Now, what type of weapons would you want to run as a crypto, right? It depends, right? One, it depends on what you get. Two, it depends on the team. It depends on a lot of factors, right? But on average, I typically just roll with whatever weapons I like. I like to flatline sometimes, so I roll with this, right? Depending on the game, or depending on, to some games you're like, damn, I'm getting a lot of these long range fights, so yes, you're gonna need a sniper. Sometimes you'll be in close range, so you might need something else, right? But for me, just the typical average setup that most people rock with.
Signaling my drone back.
So I know a fight's about to start. I'm gonna get behind cover the best way I can. All right, even if it's not like, let's pretend that's a little more cover.
I'm back.
I at least have visuals on him, so I know where he's at, right? So now I can peek him, knowing in full confidence where he's at, peek him, and then proceed to try to beam him, get him down. Now I would recall my drone back, reposition. His teammates might be coming to his aid, but I'm going to keep visuals on him. Now what I need to do is I need to push in a manner that doesn't expose me by too much, because I already know the last dude over there at the far end, he's most likely going to destroy my drone. If he tries to go destroy my drone, even better, right? Because he's going to be distracted and I get to beam him. Now, my drone might be destroyed, but now I've made it to where it's a 1v1 and I'm actually able to fucking fight. All right? And I might have checked who's already in the area or who's not, but it doesn't matter, right? Let's say me and him finally against that one. Let me be realistic. I wouldn't push him yet. But recall back my drone.
Getting my eyes in
Put
the
him
sky.
down the way where I think he would be at.
I'm good to go.
And let's say he's pushing up, he's going around this way. I would try to fake him out, slide out, and then see which way he goes. Because I got visuals everywhere. So now, oh well, I'm bricking, but I would try to beat him the fuck out of him and take care of him, clean him up. Now, what I need to do, I need to grab his armor, presuming it was either higher than mine or real quick. And then what I need to do is I need to, you know, set some type of surveillance up while I grab the ammo and all the shit I need. I want to grab it. I want to have the surveillance in such a way to where it's protecting me. So let's say people are coming from here. There's a door right here, right? I would open up the door and have it outside the door. This will give me a few seconds because I'll hear the little noise it makes. If I hear 2, 3 go off, I know a whole team's coming. So I need to grab the little loot I can grab, especially if I can grab the banners and run.
My ultimate's ready to deploy.
Recall my drone back. If no one destroyed it, and then I dip. All right, got my teammates up. Now, what I need to do
Putting an eye in the sky.
is, once again, it depends on the scenarios. Now, what I need to do is I need to call back my team. Okay, call them back. This team is knowing they're over here, right? So they're gonna try to push. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop them from pushing. I most likely set it in a way where I got, you know, some level of visuals or I got some type of surveillance. So then, this also, while I'm doing all of this, there would be another thing. I would look at the beat, you know,
there are no squads near
banners.
us.
If I only know this is the only squad near us, I'm gonna do this and let them dip. They have to dip at all costs. So I'm shooting. I'm just shooting. It doesn't matter if I hit my shots or not. I'm just wanting enough attention away from them. And then once I start taking a little damage, I'm gonna keep poking. And if I hear an Octane pulling up on me or whatever, I'm gonna recall back my drone. And if I need to fight the Octane, I will. But I'm gonna try to dip out of there, get my health back up full, and then proceed to fight them or proceed to dip and get my RP. Now, I think for the most part, that covers like almost nearly every goddamn thing you really need to know with crypto. Drone placement is key. We know this. Being smart with your drone, we know this, but you have to treat it. You have to like use the drone often, but not stay in it too long. But that's very situational, right? Because if I'm in my drone, my teammates are pushing, and if I see they got a person down, I might not need to get out of my drone. I'm gonna look around to make sure no one else is third party, and then once they look like they're near the end of the fight, I'm gonna come help them out. Boom. Or if someone gets down, right? Let's say someone gets down.
Watch my back.
Right? And then the team starts full committing. I'm gonna call back my drone and reposition. There's no sense of me coming with them and dying with them. All right. And I'm not saying, oh, you always gotta run away in a fight or you can't push now. Yes. If you're some menace to society and you know you can take a 3v1 without your tactical, go for it. But on average, so I'm gonna back up a little bit, wait for them to get finished,
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
and hope that I'm in range. I'm gonna crawl on the ground with the drone, grab the banners, praying that I grabbed it the first time, and then I'm gonna move my drone out the way and keep it moving while doing this. Now, what I'm gonna do is run away, put my mobile respawn beacon here, or find the nearest one. Because if it's not in that 200 radius, that 200 mile or whatever radius, let me see, M's. Radius, then I won't be able to do it. Now let's talk about the radius real quick.
Putting an eye in the sky.
Alright, so from where I'm located, it's 200 miles, right? 200 miles, 200, I don't know, whatever. You know, you should know what I mean. So it's still in the drain radius. You could also see it at the bottom on how far the drone's able to go. So anything that's within this circumference of this area, right, is within my radius. So this is a good and bad thing, right? So if I know there's at least one squad over here, that means there's at least one team within all of this. So what also another thing you can do if you're in cover is you can stay pretty much really close to your person, and if you look at something, you can see how far away it is, right? And with you being able to see this, so that's 127, still in my range. That's 140. That's that. So now, if you see a person, you know how far away they are. They have to be 30 something, within 30 or 1 meters away before you even pick them up. But you don't even need to do that, right? Because if I'm up here, I can still see you. I can still see you. Without them knowing, I know. Let's say I see them rotating to this building. I might place my drone on top of this building and tell everyone
I've got
to
eyes on
push
one of
over
them
here.
here.
Then, as we're rotating, once we get a little bit closer, I'm gonna do this.
Switching to drone
Boom,
view.
hit 'em,
Watch
right?
my back.
Then I'm gonna hop in here, and while they're healing, my teammates are already halfway there. Someone would have to take the time out to heal, or not to heal, to do this. So then I can figure out which one it is. Even if I don't one clip them, I can do that. And then now everyone's flustered, everyone's panicking, and sort stuff like that. This is pretty much like how you would play crypto. And then to end this ultimate, amazing, well-made guide, we're gonna do a game of rank, or maybe a game of tool rank, and try to
Signaling
show
my
you
drone back.
some of the stuff I was talking about in real time. I just spent 40 minutes talking about crypto. Now, before we do this though, what buffs I would get crypto is, I'm not sure, due to the simple fact of I'm not a game developer, right? I just know that the second he doesn't have his drone, it's useless, and he's the only person that has this issue where if his tactical doesn't work, he is 100% useless. Now, Koslix, even I can never say his name right, the stinky boy, one of the big thick boys, his passive doesn't work unless his tactical is inbound, which that's a little bit different, but he still has his gas. And unlike crypto, there's not really a point in time he's going to be without his tactical unless he's using it to barricade buildings, or he's using it as a portable shield, or so forth and so forth. Crypto is the only person that gets very crucifixed if his main gimmick gets destroyed, right? Valkyrie, her jetpacks can't get destroyed. Revenant, even if his tactical is gone, he still has a beast of an ultimate, a free push. We don't talk about her. She still has portal. The zip line's a little 50-50. Healing is her main thing, but her passive and her ultimate can make up for it. I mean, she has those two things. We already know about him. His ultimate is a beast of an ultimate. But do we even gotta say anything about this or this? Not too many people play Mirage. He's kind of in a similar category of hot dog shit. He's not even bad. It's just every other legend better. Watson, no one plays Watson, so we don't gotta worry about her. Horizon, Black Hole, and her passive, you can do unholy movement things. No one really plays Rampart, and Loba, her ultimate. So it's like he's the only soldier that's like left out in the fray. His ultimate's gone. He doesn't have a passive or any cool ability that makes up for it or anything like that. Now, you can do small lives of change, like where, you know, as I said in the beginning, you can make his drone be able to hack stuff or something, but I don't know. I feel like he should have something that he can do without his drone. I don't know what it would be. I don't know how it would work. One of the things everybody likes to talk about is him throwing up his drone passively, or like he throws it up in a certain area like a grenade and it's automatically placed there or something like that. Some people also said maybe he could like blow himself up, do like a self nuke like with his body or something. I'm not 100% sure, but so let's see if we can get a game in. And sadly, we won't be able to hear what they're saying due to how Twitch works, but you might at least be able to get some good gameplay. Because I'm not going to do any fancy editing and be like, I'm not gonna do no guides for editing or something where I'm just showing you every example. Just trying to get every example I just listed would be very time consuming. The main premise of my guide is to give you the information on how to use crypto and what you can and can't do with them. So, let's get it.
Introducing your champion.
Haven't we landed yet? What's the holdup? I'll be leading the jump.
Alright. I want y'all to
Wherever we go,
ping if y'all can hear
I'll
me.
try and keep us under the radar.
Can y'all hear me? Okay. Well, that's a little weird. Nigga said I heard you. Oh, that's so much pain. Let's see where they landed. Landed on this side, landed on that side. We're gonna have to try these buildings, boys. Yep, perfect. All right. So we all landed different spots. We got different areas. Cool. Check in. All right, two squads in the
There are two
area.
squads near us.
People here.
Planted over there.
Loba just pulled up here. Let's see what's going on. What you doing over here, Loba? Uh-oh.
I'm recalling my drone. I'm back.
All right, hey boys, let's go.
Let's relocate here.
No. I don't got a weapon for this. Ooh, there's no reason for us to fight this. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a weapon here. And yes, you will not always have teammates to listen to you, but sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. Alright.
Found a hop up here. Quick draw.
Yeah, I see one of them. Look at that. Enemy agent over there. 지나 못 봤겠지.
Uh-oh, hey, somebody right here, somebody right here.
My drone
Ah,
has been
damn.
destroyed. I see him.
Where'd she go, where'd she go? Alright, hold on. Sheesh. Hey, back up. No
Let's
point.
relocate here.
See, right now they still want to fight, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for my drone to pop up. I'm gonna stay near him, but I'm not gonna engage too hard. All right, go. Y'all can go. My drone's almost up.
Putting an eye in the sky.
Still two squads, so they're fighting. Right here. Go.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go. Switching to drone view.
Hey, armor shot. Be careful. There's gonna be somebody with blue armor.
Throwing out. Hostile out. US team is.
He got someone down good. You don't come back.
Reloading.
Uh-oh. Right here down below us. Oh.
30 seconds to get inside that ring. Shut it down.
Damn.
Shields recharging.
Where you at?
That was the last of the squad. It's hard to survive alone. 10 seconds to get back on the grid.
Now, as I was talking about prior,
Hatching into my eye in the sky.
after I'm done with the
I'll let
fight,
you know what I see. No squads around us. Backing out of my drone.
I'm not gonna have this.
Level 3.
Signaling my drone back.
Check this shit out.
Just a tick. Healing up.
Find me shotgun ammo. I want light ammo.
Got to do some crafting, dears.
Give me a second. Fixing up. Thank you.
Eyes to the skies. Care package. Evo shield here. Level 3.
I want that. Give it to me.
Right now, while we got this downtime, right, I'm gonna try to make sure I can craft him a mobile respawn
Eyes in
beacon.
the sky.
There's still no squads in the area.
I'm good to go.
I would ping, but I presume they can hear me due to the way they were responding to all my callouts.
Give me a second. Fixing up.
Mag here. Level 3.
Dibs.
Now that I got my crafting supplies, make sure no one's pulling up.
Switching to drone view.
Alright, we still got no squads near us.
Light ammo here.
I'm crafting. Be
Make
patient.
one of these. I'm positive right now too. Can't do that. Oh yes.
Dibs.
Spotted a wee hooligan.
What? Oh shit, she really did.
Oh, we've got an enemy trident there.
Have to squad. I've got eyes on one of them over there.
They're dipped.
Dropships arriving.
Yeah. Go that way. I'll come with you if you go.
정신 차려. Check your map. I revealed the next raid. Let's relocate here. Cancel that.
If see, like right now, if I didn't see them pulling up with me, I would slow down and not go or wait.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
They're gonna be over here
Let's
most
relocate
likely.
here.
So my drone's already halfway there for me. So now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slide down here, use this as cover.
Catching into my eye in the
Try
sky.
to get the drone a
I'll
little
let
bit
you know what I
further.
see. One squad in the area. We have the drop. They're far. I see one. Activating hardware reboot. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
He doesn't see me.
Being shot at. Being you hooligan on top. Oh, it's enemy here.
Recharging my shield. Give me a second. Fixing up. Only you and
I
I.
should pay attention to the circle. Damn. That was a bad play on my part.
I'm fine. Fixing up.
Keep crawling to me, Revenant.
Give me a second. Fixing up.
Get things to the first circle or this would really be a problem.
Watch your back. I won't always be around.
Drop me a med kit, bro.
The all-seeing eye. Killed one. That's one step closer. I'm back. Logged off my drone. Signaling my drone. Enemy agent right here. I'm fine. I'm fixing up.
So it worked out though, because she was able to get her points by killing that fucker, and we fucked over a team. But should have watched the circle.
Give me a second. Fixing up. The all-seeing eye.
There are definitely people here.
I'm fine. I'm fixing up. Recharging my shields.
Once again, even if there wasn't a mobile respawn or a respawn place nearby.
I'm recalling my drone.
Hey, be careful. There's 2 squads in the area. Most likely that bloodhound we didn't kill. I don't know if he died or not. I didn't pay attention to that shit
Yeah.
on the mini-map.
Screen location. I'm back. Logged off my drone. Recharging my shields. Let's transfer to this spot. Enemy over there.
They're right in front of us.
Maybe an extra pair of eyes. I got one over there. Taking fire.
You got your ultimate?
Initializing EMP. I down. Hold on.
Fall back,
Shields
fall back, fall
recharging.
back.
Throwing grenade. Grenade out. Killed one. Last one. Enemy right here.
Get back. Right over here.
Reloading.
Taking damage. Recharging shields.
Ring moves in 10.
You're right, bro. We got the haul
My
ass.
drone. I've got eyes on one of
I
them.
think he's over here. He's above us. He's gonna keep us in. Don't take my red shit. Don't take my red shit.
That ring's closing and we're not inside. Hey, if you want to die, it's your funeral. Getting shot. Someone's got a death wish.
Hold on. Shields recharging.
Attention.
Again, not the best game. Keep getting caught at storm, but I had to take that free point. Damn it.
Shut up and die. Gotta shut you up. Throwing North Star.
Setting up a respawn beacon.
Throwing frag. Using a med
Round
kit.
3. Beginning ring countdown.
Putting an eye in the sky.
Recharging shields.
Attention.
Now, if you're asking why I decided to revive him right there, not somewhere else, the really simple fact is I don't know where niggas are at, and I know there's 2 squads in the area, and I also know there's a person right there looking at me. I think it's a little race. Hey,
Let's move here.
Back for the wee kip.
run.
I've got eyes.
I think they're fighting someone else, so be careful. Got a nuke though.
Getting my eyes in the sky.
3 squads in the area. There we go with that.
Shut up, good.
I see one of them. Takasa. Switching to drone view.
Another squad spotted again then.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go. 6.
Fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, buddy. Fall back, fall back, everybody, fall back. Retreat.
Signaling my drone back.
Be my shield, skin bag. I'm healing.
Heal up as much as you can.
45 seconds, and the ring ain't far at all.
Need shields.
Shields are here.
I'm low on ammo myself.
Yeah, under 30 seconds. Almost at the ring.
Recharging my shields.
Let's move. Here.
That's 20 seconds. Gotta make this
Getting
shit
my
count.
eyes in the sky.
Rejuvenating.
Prepare yourself. We have an enemy. I got one over there.
Don't fight if you don't have to.
Backing up.
Oh, enemy here. And we've got another squad on it.
Let's hunt over here.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm about to do.
Keep you there. Numpty right
You're,
here.
you're dead, buddy. I'm gonna try to get your banner, but you're most likely dead.
Warning.
Try to crawl into circle if you can. Hey, if you can watch my body for like 2 seconds. I'm gonna try to get his shit real quick. He didn't even get a chance. He came back in the middle of the war. This was also the whole point
I'm recalling my
of
drone.
me reviving him where I did. How far is that?
Let's transfer to this spot.
Damn, that's too far. Hey, let's go over here.
Yeah, got one of
Let's
them
see,
here.
let's see what these niggas are doing over here. We might be able to get some
The
points.
overseeing eye. Prepare
Yes.
yourself. We have an enemy. Backing out of my drone.
Find yourself in the shadows.
They found a new kill.
There's people to the
See
left of
enemy
us
over
too.
there.
Taking fire.
This way, 가자.
We can still revive little homie real quick.
I need heavy ammo.
Rings close.
I need light ammo. I'm fine. Fixing up.
Go here, now. Rings close. 45 seconds.
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
Heavy ammo here.
Oh, thank God. So you're kind of
Under
able to
30
see
seconds.
what I was referring
Almost at the ring.
to. And if you didn't know, now you know. You can do that shit. Oh damn! I should have checked what the circle is gonna be. I got 20 seconds.
Heavy ammo here.
Thank you.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Yes, thank you. I need that. I gotta hurry up and make it. I got 12 seconds.
The ring moves in 10.
And to make sure you get it guaranteed, look at it from the front. Oh, I didn't even do it. Wow.
We are all outside the ring. We'll be safe inside.
Well, shotgun it is. Nah, actually, if I got my Spitfire, I can keep this just in case I get some brown. Hey, we're gonna have to move over here.
Let's relocate here.
Some people got snipers, so
Enemy
it's
agent over there.
multiple teams over there.
Package.
Ammo here.
Heavy.
We're in the top 3 squads. Oh, another way to the top.
301 here.
Putting an eye in the sky.
Hey, right here, right here.
Agent right here.
Damn skin suits.
Oh shit.
Logged off my drone.
Gonna shut you up.
My drone back.
Don't see in our orbit.
Recharging shields.
Recharging. Fire!
Go. We gotta help him. We gotta help him. Go get him.
Enemy here.
Don't hold me back. Next victim. Spotting target here.
Seconds. I should finish up here. Recharging my shields.
Didn't wasn't able to grab kills, nothing.
Fixing up. I'm recalling my drone. I need help. Just 10 seconds. Time to dissipate. The all-seeing eye.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
How many people? It's a full
My
squad.
drone. I'm good to go.
Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. A full squad, and I got less than desired help. Something tells me they see me. Hey, man, come on. Oh, there's a person on me. Oh, how unfortunate. But even though I didn't win that, the shitload of points I just got for that was tremendous. Revenant was listed call outs. Everything worked. This is the farthest I've made it in rankings so far. Even though I didn't win, I got some quality points and I was able to push fights. So I was able to remain keeping the aggression of getting fights and taking fights. But you saw how many times that we retreated from that initial fight in the very beginning. So if I overcommitted, we would have not gotten those points. But since we backed up, let the other team fight. Since we know there's 2 squads in the area, let them fight. Let them get someone down. Either if you see it by the visuals of on the right side of your screen, or if you are in your drone and you're watching, Now, this is how you would play crypto. Now, you're not always going to have the perfect situation. Like, I could have done some things better. Maybe we shouldn't have taken that fight in Storm, but then again, maybe I wouldn't have got nearly as many points. We can go over the, what ifs all day. If I was able to get that Wraith down, that would have been amazing. If I didn't miss my shots, like we can nitpick and go on and on and on for days and days. But that is the issue. You saw how I was pulling on my drone. Once I did the nuke, I pulled it back. I wasn't trying to get it destroyed. I saw people shooting. I recalled it back. I tried to reposition. I tried to do all sorts of shit like that. So this is how you would want to play it. You're constantly moving and trying to stay one step ahead of your enemies. You're being paranoid. You're trying to make sure no one's sneaking up on you and all sorts of stuff like that. I was able to bring Brody back right next to us because if I brought him back by the respawn beacon right next to us or whatever, that other team might have pushed him and he might have died a lot sooner. But since he was there with us, we was able to at least live in that very last fight. That might have been the tide of the game. That might have changed the game or something like that. All right. Also, I could have also revived him when we went to the right, like near the end game, and we was in a certain little area. Could have revived him right then and there, but there was like two teams right there fighting. He might have gotten jumped by those 2 teams and died, or he might have looted and died. Now, this is my ultimate crypto guide. Like, you need to know. You don't need to go anywhere else. You should get either all the information, or maybe you knew all this already. But he doesn't have any good guides. People don't know how to play with this. If you got any questions, leave them down in the comment below. I appreciate y'all watching all the way through. And if you do fuck with my nigga Crypto, let a nigga know something also. I don't play with nearly half of these legends really, but the main premise on how they should be played and the ways and tactics that you would want to use with most of these legends are very simplistic, and it's very easy to understand. But then again, that might just be me talking. So if you have any questions or you're curious about how you would play with any of these legends, I will have no problem showing y'all. Just let me know. Even though like most of these, I probably don't have over 100 kills. But Wraith, there's a certain way you want to play with her, or at least a certain idea you want to play with her. Pathfinder, it's a certain way you want to move and operate with. Lifeline, there's needs and don'ts. But